the reverse Uno. I'm gonna sit my butt down and tell you my thoughts now. Pinky and Angela, I'm gonna just start right off the top. That argument was so not necessary and so not warranted, but so good. Okay. I would never tell Angela anything. Like Pinky said, you the type of, I see what type of friend you are. Like you're the type that throws what your friends are going through, quote unquote, and smacking them in the face with it. Like you're not a friend, you're a friend of me. Basically. It was so left field. But I'm gonna start from the top. Um, I'm confused on why Cynthia is the one hosting the event, considering she is a friend of the show. I don't think a friend of the show has hosted before, but it's cool because I like Cynthia. She not a mean girl. She there for everybody, you know. She let you know when you're wrong if you are her friend, and when you're not. I mean, she definitely told Kenya like you're wrong, they're wrong, like you're wrong, they're wrong. Well, anyway, so yeah, it's nice to see that. So they started off getting ready for the trip, like basically getting on a plane and then driving. And Shamia's doing way too much. It's giving pick me energy. It's giving I need to be seen, and it's too much. Like from the scene of my parents told me to use it in a cup and then pour. No, she's just doing too much extra that it's just not giving. So then they pull up to the house. They're trying to angel Cynthia. I mean Angel from Housewives of Potomac. They're trying to give that same energy, and that's not even the case. Cynthia picked a beautiful home with the pool, you know, the outhouse, schoolhouse, outhouse. Kelly had me rolling with that, and then the other room what she gave to Pinky. I don't understand why these women want like it's just you. She like the bed can fit my Kelly over here talking about the bed can fit her dog or whatever. I'm like, girl, bye. Like Drew said, it's nice to be in a comfort of like full size beds. Now I can agree with Shamea and Kelly. Once I see the sheet is dirty, I'm looking at everything. That's just the way that I am. And I'm gonna need you to come clean it. But I feel like Cynthia's never played the mean girl. If anything, she's been the fair girl. And it was nothing for them to go into the house and say, hey, Cynthia, can I use one of the rooms or whatnot, or your room and shower and get ready for this dinner? Could you send someone to come clean ours because it's just dirty, etc.? No, they had to make it this big old thing, and it was giving very immature. Like they be acting like they need queendom. Like if you gonna be hanging out with the girls anyway, you're not gonna spend time in your room for real, for real. And then when it comes to the whole K Michelle ain't have glam, that's on you. But you could have borrowed somebody's glam, and Pinky was willing to do that. But not only that, you really had no, like, I was so confused. I miss the days on Housewives when they would just put their own makeup on and go, and it wasn't this big old thing of, I need my glam. Now, granted, Kim Michelle is an artist. She should always look like an artist, look very, you know, top notch. But in this case, she didn't look bad. You could have just put on, but maybe she wanted her face and her hair to match her outfits, but you could have wore what you had on, baby. Like you really could have. And so could have Shamea and Kelly too. And they have a valid excuse. I don't have a makeup artist. Our room wasn't ready and clean or whatever. So, you know, there especially with the lady whose house it is, she introduced the house, like opened it up to them when they arrived. It was nothing for them for Cynthia to reach out and say, yo, you know, this outhouse over here is giving very dirty. I'm gonna need a cleanup crew. And they could have got it done, but they had to make this a big thing. And then of course, you know, Shamea and Kelly sent Angela on the run to go ahead and kill the other girls. And sure enough, Angela does it every time. And I don't really like that quality I get. Like it gives we know they're gonna meet up at a lunch or dinner. They're gonna fight at the end of every episode. That's how they like to leave it or have like a dinner and then they look like fools arguing over dumb stuff. But I feel Pinky on like I'm one of those friends that's super loyal and I will speak up for my friend. Not to say that my friend don't have a voice, but I'm just that type of protective friend. I don't know if it's like the Scorpio in me, but I just be like, excuse me. And it's not about what you say, it's how you say it. And Pinky was giving it a little rah-rah, and then she realized like Cynthia's always been a sweetheart. So for her to just ask her straight up, like, what was your intentions behind it? And Cynthia being able to explain, like, you know, it was no bad blood. I was simply going by who hang out with each other the most. And those two are like glued together, like Velcro. Um, so I don't see nothing wrong with what she said. And she never gave like this is how it should be. No. She never gave that. She gave like very apologetic and I understand. But like she said, even her confessionals, um, they can speak, they can call me, and they didn't seem as rah 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 as you are. So what the deal? What's the deal? And then even then, Cynthia's like, let's send the plate downstairs. You know. Not only that, she's like, she went and checked in. Like, are we cool? Are we good? Because I get the room wasn't giving what it needed to give, but by no means was it on purpose. And I'm getting it situated and taken care of. And I'm glad Portia was really sticking up. Like, all she was like, the whole house is fabulous. I don't see what the issue is. Like, they acting like they was in a bunk bed and like the country, no water running. Like, they really was trying to do Cynthia like Angel was done on Housewives of Potomac, but Cynthia's a different beast. You know, she's been here before with the girls. She knows how it go. And I feel her. We're not about to spend an hour about arguing who get the room. Like, all the rooms are fabulous. If you plan on being out again, you plan on going to sleep only and showering and getting ready. Like, I don't see what the big deal is. But that argument, it seemed like Angela was trying to knock Pinky off of her confidence. Like, it was just like, because Pinky is very strong, very dominant, very confident, and she's very beautiful. Like, I love her hair with the earrings, and why ain't nobody told her to fix that earring? That was driving me insane. I'm like, all of y'all looked at her with her earring hanging down. Ain't none of y'all going like a girl's girl and say, girl, your earring hanging down, let me fix it. Or it's down, you can fix it. Whatever the case. But anyway, so I was just confused. Like, where is this coming from? She like, well, you seen Big Man. She just was wondering because she feels very like tight with them. And I hate to say it, but Pinky's gonna regret it when she look back on the record and see that Kelly was the one who said that she eat meat. And we know Kelly was joking about it, but she in fact was the one who claimed that she still ate meat when she is vegan. So when she was getting mad at everybody, that reunion is gonna be interesting. And if this come up, it's gonna be interesting as well. So Angela seemed like she could be none of my friend. She has some animosity towards her that it was just like, this is coming left field, but the reversal. When she was about to do the jump, like, I'm out of here. Pinky. And then she was like, are you about to leave? She was like, actually, no, I'm not. And Drew said she did the reverse Uno. I was dying laughing. But it was great TV. It's finally picking up. So I rate this a 9 out of 10. Like, I do recommend. I can't wait for the next episode. And do y'all think Angela was wrong about all the things she was saying and then coming left field? Do you think Cynthia was being like malicious in her way of placement? I don't think so. But y'all let me know in the comments. Did y'all like this episode? And did y'all find it funny? Make sure y'all comment that below. Make sure you like, follow, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.